Elise, perché lo tocchiamo, muchacho?
Bottom models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument. I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money, I be 6 foot. All my in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on Kip. Look, funny now we out to this. Plus I got my boots all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox, a lot of them. Certified, they heard of us. Three fell off the curb, so there's some birds that got the word of us. Never let that burden us. Check that trip with a curve. But if they all get but I turn them back to Cerberus. And yes, I'm that case. Yes, I'm red chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breastplate. Working till $1 million check my next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my. I don't rest it off. Every festival, get down. I know my pockets.
Hai mai gatto?
So you think I ain't gonna speak from my heart, you know what I'm saying? I want $1,000. Yeah.
I done turned a dancer to a trophy. I done bought rings like Kobe. Never sent a tweet with emotions, She heard she got emotional. Got my heart like I can feel her heart beating when I'm hugging her. Take me back to Kingston to see my ancestors. On your grave and some red leather. Turbo Panamera, the seats, bird feathers. Keep lying on me like Carmelo. Don't lie to me, I'm on God levels. Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, what we done?
I'm Brian Anderson, at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are... on the line here. Everything you can do, I can. Exciting back and forth action in this one.
Now here's Ingram. Pass to Mobo. And the shot goes.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
It's stolen by Ingram. Barrett with it. From outside the arc. Buries it from three.
A really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
To the wing, right side. Puts up a three. Ball no good. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 5-point game. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
Here's Buzelis. Can't hit from in close. And you know, Brett, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4 VA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end. Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Ball with the rebound. Here's Giddey. Bobo with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's White. And he banks in the layup.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
Over to the wing. Here's Barrett. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Bulls trail by 9. White, good.
Smart read from Giddey, just trying to involve his teammates.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasized boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And his first miss of the night, now 2 of 3. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Second shot opportunity. Williams' shot is good.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Barnes with it. Guarded now by Williams. It's 2-on-1. From deep, Giddey. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Ingram on the wing. 6 points for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The Bulls trail by 7. Outside Giddey. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Left side Barnes. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And here's Ingram. Off target at the rim. Now here's Williams. From deep, Giddey. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Dick brings the double team. Pass to Buzelis. For three, Smith. Nails it from three. Smith's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Buzelis has tremendous court vision for his age and is willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Shed. Inside. Here's Castleton. On the wing, Grady Dick. Fires the three. Hits a three-pointer.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Got a hand on it. Here's Bobo. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Now, I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there? Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Outside Dick. To the paint. Pass to Battle. Offensive rebound. Here's Shed. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Buzelis. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. Collins outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Shed. Raptors lead by 9. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, BA. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett on the trade. And slowly and surely, they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially stay confident. And at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
It's stolen. Mobo. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Bulls trail by 14. White for 3. Barnes with the rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
The 3, Barrett. Outside for Ingram. Pass to Barnes. There's the triple. No good on the shot. So it's Chicago now. They trail by 16. Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Now Ingram. He has 6. Kicks it out to Barrett. Clock at 4. Jacks up a 3. Chicago with a rebound. 1:02 left in the second period. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Defense is out.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from Ingram. And Brandon Ingram was the key piece of the Anthony Davis trade. That move changed his career, Brent.
No doubt about it. B.I. won the most improved player of the year in his first season away from the Lakers. So sometimes that change of scenery can open up opportunity and get you a chance to show your excellence.
And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Knocks down the triple. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. No good on the triple. Vucevic with it. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Toronto. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bulls trail by 18. Ball into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
Here's Shed. Outside Dick. To the right side. Pass to Abaji. Here's Shed. Three-pointer, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. Shed's got 5 now.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Outside Giddey. The layup off target. Toronto leading by 17. Here's Shed. He's got 5. Pass to Castleton. Outside Dick. No one near him. Here's Shed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes, it's good. Shed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Abaji with a rebound. And so here is Toronto. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Up top, Dick. Here's Battle. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Buzelis. And it's Toronto with a rebound. This one for three. And it's Battle missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Buzelis. He got a piece of it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Kobe White picks one up.
First team foul.
Toronto's shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Pass to Buzelis. Back to White. The run as that one misses. Raptors lead by 23. Here's Shed. Back to Dick. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Battle. Sinks the tray. Battle's got 7 points for the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Bulls. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Here's Shed. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Bulls' ball. Vucevic in the post. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. On offense, here come the Raptors. A 12-0 run right now and counting. And there's a defensive 3-second call. Toronto shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. A minute 22 left to play in the third. And that one's good. Ingram.
You're getting more and more consistent, which means more dangerous, as Brandon Ingram knocks down 3.
Pass to DeSumo. And here's Jones. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Picked by Pirtle. Here's Mobo. Outside Barnes. Takes the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Barnes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Toronto shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Barrett. Williams grabs the board. Now here's White. Pass to Vucevic. Now Jones. Guarded by Barrett. Now Vucevic. Back to Williams. To get back on track. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the
Bulls, 21.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now Barnes. Pass to Mobo. Back to Barnes. He takes it in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Ingram with the ball. Ingram double teamed. It's Barrett on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one's on Zach Collins.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play. Even after the contact, able to absorb it.
And it's Collins penetrating. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
They set the pick. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Ingram. The 3. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Man, love the confidence. B.I. from way out there.
Collins drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. And now the Raptors on the break. Outside Ingram. Tries the spin move. Fades. Chicago with a rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And that one drops for him.
Assist goes to
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Into the lane. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Greg.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Outside Ingram. Pass to Mobo. 5 on the clock. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Jakob Poeltl. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from White. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Vucevic. Ball with it. Covered by Ingram. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Rebound, Toronto.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Outside Ingram. And a big-time jam. He slams it right over Vucevic.
And that's big time from B.I.
And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Just level when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for two.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And what a huge performance it was for Brandon Ingram.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth. Right side Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Barrett with it. Now guarded by White. Outside Barnes. From deep. Rebound by the Bulls. It's stolen by Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Fires away from way outside. Off target. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. Showing that they're the
See your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price of two, yo. That's my right hand man. We out in Shabu, yo. Outside in Japan. Strikes running on me like Kruger. What's it to, yo? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands.